Is this? My name is Bimbala. I'm calling from London. 16th of October 2024, I was meant to have another surgery or two, but I ended up staying in the hospital for 4 days and 3 nights. In the course of having the surgery, it was discovered that I've got something called atrial fibrillation. The consultant wasn't too happy with what he was seeing on the monitor, so he went again and came back with 5 other doctors, making 6 of them. Immediately I saw them, I said, Eroy has seen me. Eroy has taken over. So at the end of the day, I was told that I've got something called atrial fibrillation, and I said, what causes this? The guy said, well, for some people, it just happens. For some people, it's their immune system, but they don't know what had caused mine. But they're going to take my blood sample, and then they will tell me what it was. I wasn't allowed to do anything again. I was moved straight to the emergency section. When I got there, the doctor said they needed to do something urgently because your heartbeat is 200/100, and it's surprised I'm so calm like this. I said, well, I'm fine, nothing is wrong with me. He said, a lot is wrong with you. At the end of the day, when I was to be discharged, he was not giving me all the conditions. I was going to be on blood thinner for life, and then if anything should happen and I'm meant to bleed for 5 minutes, I'll be bleeding for 20 minutes. And I'm like, this can't be my life. I can't manage my life. Well, they now brought the results of the test, and it was discovered that it was my thyroid that was messing around with my heart, that I've got grave disease, hyperthyroidism, diabetes, and atrial fibrillation. And I'm like, in this one body, getting home every night. I remember the woman in America that said she used to put her phone on her tummy. So I put my phone on my chest and I said, Eroy, this is an emergency. See me, reverse this and put my word in the mouth of Papa Jerry. On the 25th of October, God put my word in the mouth of Papa Jerry. Papa said, hyperthyroidism be reversed.
Hyperthyroidism, hyperthyroidism. If you are the one, put it on the live stream. The devil is a liar. I announce, let it be reversed.
That was the first of it. I held on to that. I took it. On the 3rd of November, during the 3rd service, Papa mentioned again that horrible heart palpitation.
The Lord is stopping that heart palpitation. Heart palpitation. Let it be reversed right now.
And I used to have this palpitation, like 2 weeks before then. I used to have it, and I was thinking, what's the cause of it? I kept postponing going to see the GP. Papa said, that horrible heart palpitation. If my heart, if you sit with me, you could hear my heart, clicking, boom, boom, boom. Be reversed. I held on to that, and immediately I had some peace. Then the grand finale of it was on the 6th of November. Papa mentioned atrial fibrillation.
Arterial fibrillation. As I see, I read arterial fibrillation. If you are the one, put it on the live stream. The devil is a liar. I announce, let it be reversed.
I jumped. I felt some strength came upon me. Some strength just came upon me, because before then, all those symptoms that the guy asked me at the hospital just started manifesting. I couldn't climb the stairs. I'll be panting. I couldn't walk for long. I would have to sit down. Everything just started manifesting. But since that day when Papa mentioned atrial fibrillation be reversed, I had the strength. I jumped. I could do everything. I kept going for cardiac investigations. I had one in February. When I went in February, the guy said my heart was okay, but they're still going to continue monitoring me. I should continue taking my medication. But of course, after Papa had mentioned my case, on the 6th of November, I stopped taking the medication. I went for another cardiac investigation. I went on the 13th of June. When I got there, I had to have ECG on me for 3 days without removing it. On the 4th of July, Papa mentioned grave disease be reversed.
Grave disease, if you are the one, put it on the live stream. The devil is a liar. I announce, let it be reversed.
Grave disease is what manifested into hyperthyroidism. I grabbed that. I held on to it. I was like, God, you have really seen me. You've seen me. Again, on the 7th of